Hi, name's Matthew Gestures. So recording another video. I have a certificate of completion just showing that I'm certified and competent in the field of hypnosis. This is from Mike Mandel Hypnosis Academy. Moving on here, I have an introduction. Please watch my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. I will leave a link to watch the video in the description. I'll also leave additional links in the description of other relevant videos. I've been abused with hypnosis. My ability to speak is being inhibited with hypnosis, which it is right now. Which is why I have to read everything when I make videos. If you notice me stuttering, speaking slowly, being unable to speak clearly, or any other difficulty speaking, I explain in detail the specific methods and techniques that are being used to inhibit my ability to speak in my video, Hypnosis, Abuse, and Speech Inhibition. These issues speaking occur consistently in each of my videos, specifically within the first 3 minutes. The hypnosis inhibiting my ability to speak is often very noticeable throughout my videos, and I will leave a list of the various hypnotic commands that are specifically being used to inhibit my ability to speak that can be recognized in my body language, facial expressions, tone of voice, and speech patterns in the description. Let's see. So, I'm also going to briefly explain the methods and patterns that can be noticed in my videos of hypnotic writing impairment. A complete inability to properly articulate and write a complete sentence adequately the first time. A limited capacity of only being able to articulate 3 to 5 words at one time while writing. The hypnosis would inhibit my ability to articulate the next 3 to 5 word sentence portions until I wrote down all previous 3 to 5 word sentence portions. This was done so that I couldn't determine if the sentence or sentence portion was properly articulated before writing it down, because then I could be forced to write improperly articulated sentences and be forced to rewrite the sentences several times before being able to properly articulate the sentence. An inability to form logical sentences. By combining the individual sentence portions, I am able to articulate. The hypnotic writing impairment would typically require me to rewrite sentences between 4 to 12 times on average, with excessive pauses and breaks caused by hypnotic memory repression, resulting in a single sentence requiring between 30 minutes to an hour and a half to write and articulate on average. The hypnotic writing impairment would also involve slowing down the speed. I'm able to write approximately 5 to 10 times slower than normal. Hypnotized to feel back pain and tension, mostly on the right side of my back, as a method of distracting my conscious attention away from the speed of my pencil strokes so that I wouldn't notice how much the hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to write. The back pain and tension was mostly on the right side of my back because I write with my right hand. Okay. So, since I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to speak, I began compensating for the hypnotic speech impairment and memory repression by writing down what I needed to say. In order to prevent me from writing to compensate for the hypnotic speech impairment, I was hypnotized to inhibit my ability to write. I noticed that if I had a witness around or was recording myself, it limited how much the hypnosis was able to inhibit me without being too noticeable. So I started recording myself writing to compensate for the hypnotic writing impairment and to collect evidence that hypnosis was inhibiting my ability to write and speak. I started a YouTube channel at the end of April 2022 and currently have 578 YouTube videos uploaded publicly right now. If you look at my Facebook history, you can clearly see I don't mention that I've been deprived of sleep using hypnosis before I started the YouTube channel at the end of April of this year. And I haven't experienced or mentioned any hypnotic speech impairment that was so severe it was comparable to vocal and motor tics associated with Tourette syndrome or tardive dyskinesia, meaning even though I've been talking about it on Facebook nearly every day for the last 2 months, this is not normal behavior for me and has only specifically started after I began recording videos of myself writing to collect evidence that I've been abused with hypnosis. The hypnosis would slow down the speed of my handwriting 5 to 10 fold. The hypnosis would impair my ability to properly write and articulate sentences to the extent I would be forced to rewrite each sentence 6 to 12 times on average, and the hypnotic writing impairment would consume between 30 minutes to as long as an hour and a half just to properly write and articulate a single sentence. There were several other methods used to impair my writing ability with hypnosis, such as repressing memory, causing confusion, including inducing pain, and several others. So let's see here. All right. And what I'm trying to do right now is this is just gonna be me writing about what is like various threats and everything along those lines that I was given. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with I guess the back pain. I was also given various threats. And like I stated earlier, with 3 to 5 word sentence portions, you know, it's not normal to not be able to articulate more than 3 to 5 words at a time. People can speak entire sentences just fine. That's what's happening. So, I shouldn't have any. I shouldn't have any difficulty. Various threats, various other sexual threats. Detrimenting or harming my reproductive and sexual health. And hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to write, by the way. Health. Really inhibiting my ability to write. Okay. Okay, so this is where the hypnosis is. So, anyways, the back pain. I'm going to go ahead and throw this out there to impair sexual performance and make sexual intercourse painful. I was hypnotized to feel pain. And muscle tension. In the small of my back between my shoulder blades. Okay. The hypnosis isn't hitting me again. The hypnosis isn't hitting me again. And muscle tension. Severe muscle tension. On the right side of my back. Underneath my shoulder blade. So, by the way, the hypnosis is also inhibiting my cognition. So I'm pointing that out. And also, by the way, I noticed that since I was trying to think with my head and my brain, and I was resisting the post-hypnotic suggestion to allow inhibition and cognitive impairment. I was hypnotized to think that I needed to think with my back, and then I started to feel back pain on the right side of my back. And of course, the scratching on the left side is literally evidence, because that was just a method of trying to elicit confusion with it. Okay, see what I mean? Ow. Okay. Because I write with my right hand. I was told that I was told that they did this to me because they wanted me to develop back problems. Hypnosis is inhibiting me. Impairing my sexual health and making sexual intercourse seem painful. Okay. Back one. Okay, next. And this is still correlated with the Charitian AIDS thing too. When I was threatened that they were going to break my legs, or that I would have to break my legs jumping off a flight of stairs, or become injured, and break my legs jumping off a flight of stairs. And break my legs jumping off a flight of stairs in order to get my medications. Alright, I hypnotized to imagine. I hypnotized to think that if hypnosis shouldn't be able to inhibit me at all, by the way. This is abuse, this is abuse, this is abuse. I was hypnotized to think that if I jumped off a flight of stairs to get my medications, that hypnosis shouldn't be able to inhibit me right now. This is abuse, this is abuse, this is abuse! I'm not tolerating it. I could injure my spinal cord. I could fracture my spinal cord. And become paralyzed for the rest of my life. Fracture my spinal cord, become paralyzed for the rest of my life. And never be able to hump again. So I'm going to make sure to have a copy of these videos up on Google Photos so they can't get taken offline. I at least have a backup copy of it just in case anything happens. Don't want to risk any copyright violations. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to have to... The hypnosis is really being used to abuse me right now. I'm going to end the videos now. See what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be painful. Just saying that. So anyways, I'm using that as evidence, and I'm putting them in prison for it because they're pathetic, they're worthless, they're abusing me, and I have evidence of it. So, like, you know, I mean, it's a good thing that I'm constantly collecting evidence, and I'm using everything that they're doing to abuse me against them so that this can't happen again in the future, literally. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it.